important for the government to get back to surplus so that we stop increasing our debt, and we're on track to achieve that in 2014-15.
Is there a risk, though, that you're going to, with a weak economy, people aren't spending, that you're going to deflate the economy even more by having to meet this target?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, we've set out a pretty moderate path back to surplus over 3 or 4 years, and I think it's, we've got the balance about right between acknowledging that you don't want to run the economy flat by getting rid of the overdraft straight away on the one hand, but on the other hand we do have to stop our debt rising.
But you've got 7.3 unemployment. You are running it flat, aren't you?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, we've got to stay on an adjustment path that gets us there, and it's a pretty moderate path. The effect on unemployment is largely to do with international outlook.
A number of economists that I've spoken to today say they don't think that you're going to make it, and in fact, if you miss it by a couple of years, it's not going to be a big problem.
Well, we're responsible for the government debt, not the economists. We've lifted government debt has increased from 20 billion a few years ago. It'll reach 70 billion at the peak, and we think that's high enough. And you've got to draw a line somewhere, so that's where we draw a line.
But you're not going to take an out here and give any signal that you would be prepared to miss it by a year or so?
No, we've committed to getting to the surplus by 2014-15, and we're on track to do so. Bearing in mind at the same time, we've been able to maintain entitlements, particularly for the most vulnerable, and we're maintaining and improving public services. So we're meeting all our obligations as a government.
What would happen if we didn't meet it?
Well, look, we haven't really contemplated that. There's a set of economic circumstances where it would be very difficult to meet, and of course the government would have to take account of that, because we're not going to meet it at any cost. But up to now, we remain on track.